I just really believe in collaboration as an essential way of working. There's always things to be learned from others and always advances to be made if others can be admitted as part of the creative process.
We all have this common background. We all have this innate interest in trying to do better for each other. We can do that by coming together as a group and learning from each other.
When you know that someone is loving the subject for the same reasons that you are or similar reasons, that's going to feel good.
The more the merrier. The more we work in group, the more we share this, the more we find platforms to engage other people, to engage the new generation, the more we can use the work to teach.
There's just no way that I can be or anybody can be as effective, as creative, as energetic, make the difference that they want to make on their own.
Everything can begin through collaboration. When you're starting in this industry, you're learning a lot from others. When you've been already around, you're teaching the next generation to come, and through that, trying to share information, you're also learning yourself.
It's about really clear communication, allowing people to do what they do best. Get out of the way. Even if you're the director or the producer, find people that know what they're doing, love what they're doing, and then let them do it.
There's an incredible reward that comes from throwing out ideas into a group, being able then to kind of let go of something that you might have thought of and watch somebody else take it in a different direction than you would have taken it, and have that direction be authentic for them, maybe something you never would have thought of or isn't quite how you would have done it, and maybe you're cringing along the way a little bit, but in the end it turns out to be exactly the right way to go and leads to all kinds of great results.
Not all collaborations are necessarily good collaborations. There might be other factors that actually can be poison to the collaboration. So you really need to be careful to make sure that you know the people you're working with and that everybody has everything on the table, out in the open, that we know what we're all doing together and we all know what our roles and interests are, and we don't get co-opted by business. Because in the end, when you're doing a collaboration, it's going to create a product, and that product is going to be distributed, and somebody is going to make some money for that.
The thing that you have to be careful about is really identifying what are the contributions that each member is expected to make, and really setting the bar clearly and transparently so that people really understand what their contribution is going to be and how you're going to judge the standard of their performance. And that, that requires a heart-to-heart conversation, because people have got to be honest with each other if something's not working.
It's hard to explain why some relationships work and some don't, but hopefully if everybody's on a common mission and shared vision and their intentions are aligned, I find that it is usually very easy to get a good, smooth working relationship.
We're not constantly checking in on each other. We're not constantly asking. We know the goal, and we know how each other works and how to make it work, and just rolling.
It's endless, to be honest with you. I mean, I think that the collaborations that I've had with the organizations who I've partnered with just help move things forward for all parties involved. Myself, the people that I photograph, and the stories that I work on. I know what my limitations are as a photographer. The value of collaborating with people is that they help me get the work into the eyes of people that I would never be able to reach myself. I don't think that my work can be directly related to causing a huge amount of change unless it's dovetailed in and partnered with other people who are trying to make change happen.
You're working with individuals who have common interest for a common goal, and you're trying to plan and implement something very important to both of you.
We should each stick with our strengths, and my strength is not writing, so I have to collaborate with a writer. When it comes to fundraising for photography projects, again, that's definitely not my strength.
The very act of fundraising is collaboration. Funders need photographers and videographers and activists to do their work. Many foundations are not organized to actually carry out any campaigns. They're organized to give money away, and they need to give money away to a cause that meets with their mission.
You may not need a creative collaborator, but you need a collaborator in impact. You need a collaborator in distribution. In some ways, the skills that work the best for you as a single creative work against you as you move into collaborating. It's a constant learning process.
Practice. The best sort of result from a collaboration is that each of the team members who contributed their piece of it goes away feeling like the project would have not been a success if they hadn't participated.
There's like this huge relief in being able to say, but wait a minute, I don't have to have all the answers. And I think that's where collaboration begins and its great strength. Somebody else has the answers, and you can find them.
When you can bring photographers together with local community groups, with nonprofit organizations, with foundations, with individual donors, and especially with politicians, then you're going to see some real change begin to happen.
Together with your collaborator, you regard the product of your work with your eyes without speaking, and then probably later with speaking, with touch, claps on the back, and hugs. You have this sort of glowing acknowledgement that what you've done together is beautiful and important and true.
A good collaboration, it's love. A feeling that we can take any problem and together we can fix it for our children's children's children. It's hope.